Hey guys, it's Maite. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you guys how I made my own DIY mini happy planner using my old happy planner pages that were still in date. Because if you're probably like me, you already moved into their new planners for July, but you probably still had one left. So this is what the inside looks like and how I made it work for the dimensions of the mini happy planner. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that today. I briefly went over this in my 2017 mid-year setup, so I'll make sure to link that video down below. So before we start, I just wanna talk about some numbers. So this page represents the exact page size of a mini happy planner. It's 4.5 inches across and 7 inches tall. The way I cut these down was 5 1/8 inch across and 7 inches tall. So it's the width of the happy planner cover, but it's the length of the happy planner page. So I hope that makes sense when it comes to how I cut down these dimensions, meaning that these will fit inside any of the happy planner accessories. You still have the 7 discs. You can use the covers if you want. It's just going to be a really tight fit. Since I made my own cover, it didn't really matter to me, but you can still punch in all the accessories, all the daily pages, whatever you want in here. This is what it's just gonna look like in comparison. So this page is about 5/8 of an inch bigger than the original mini happy planner page. So you're gonna need some old happy planner pages, a paper cutter or a pair of scissors. I can't cut in a straight line for my life, so I'm using a paper cutter, a ruler, and one rinky-dink pencil and a pen. That is it. So I chose the last week of October 2017 to show you guys how to deal with the currently page on the back of each last week of the month in the happy planner. So what you're gonna wanna do is take your ruler and you're gonna wanna measure 7 inches from the top. So as you see, the 7 inches marks right above the listening category in the currently page. Then you're gonna wanna go ahead and cut it with your paper cutter, like so. So this is what you are losing from the bottom of the currently page, the last 5 categories and this important date section. Now what we want to do is we want to trim along where the letters start. I know that's like not an exact measurement, but if you line up your paper cutter right to the backs of this L or this E or this D, you should get a pretty good line. And it's just because we don't want this extra space there when we fold it over. So that is what it looks like close to the edge of the page. So here comes the part you're really gonna wanna play around with it according to your personal preference. So I'm just gonna turn it around and kind of feel where I want to fold over the page to where I wanna see my week head on. So if you really wanted to, you could fold over all the way to Thursday, and that would be the exact size of a mini happy planner page. That would be about 4.5 inches. Roughly, to fold it all the way over. But then for some people, they won't want to cover their Friday. I didn't really want to do that, which is why I made my pages 5 1/8 inches across. So that is what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to fold it over to where the Saturday line begins. So the second half of our week is all done, so we're just going to move to the first half. You're going to want to do the exact same thing, just measure 7 inches from the top and cut it with a trimmer. So just like we did previously, we're gonna wanna get rid of some of the extra space in the margins. I know it doesn't seem like there's any there, but trust me, every little bit counts. So here you're gonna wanna line up your paper trimmer right at the edge of where the first letter of the month starts. And that works for every page of the planner. So that's just like an easy way to eyeball it so you don't have to go through and like measure it every time. Just turn the page over again. And since I already established that I don't want to cover up my Friday, I'm just going to line up the edge of the page to where Saturday starts, just so all the pages are even. When you pop the pages in, this is what it looks like head on. So you have your currently page on the end of your week here, and you flip that open. And then from the previous week, you have notes here. All right, so now I'm gonna show you guys how to deal with the monthly pages because we can definitely still save these in our planners, including the dividers. The way I cut them, the tabs are gonna go, but the rest of this is still very much still recyclable. So dealing with the divider side first, you're just gonna wanna cut along the line where the Sunday column starts. And then you're just gonna wanna trim it down to 7 inches in height. So this is what the divider looks like from the front. It actually worked out pretty well with this pattern. It's just gonna have to depend on your happy planner and the dividers that are in there. Obviously the ones that have patterns and no words are going to work better. And sometimes the words are gonna fit, sometimes they're not. It's just gonna depend if that bothers you or not. And so this is what the opposite side looks like from the dates. It's cut off the last week, but we're going to deal with that. And at the moment, we're just gonna put this to the side. So I'm just gonna quickly go ahead and do this other side. So this is the spread we have in front of us now. So I'm going to fold over this page that still has extra all the way to the Thursday line because on the monthlies, that's how it worked out. And I hardly ever use my monthly pages, especially for this planner. So this works fine for me. I don't really mind that Friday's covered up. So this is what it's gonna look like. So now we're left with the last week of the month missing, which is actually a really easy fix. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna take your ruler and just split the last days in the month in half. So since October has 31 days, we're only missing 3 more days. So there you have it, guys. This is the month. And then here is a weekly spread. I know the weeks don't match up because I didn't want to do every week in the month, but you guys get the general gist of what I was trying to do here. In terms of the cover and the rings, like I said, you can just purchase one of the covers from the Mini Happy Planner or you can make your own. I made this out of 2 Target folders and cardstock paper, and I also just attached all of this to these ARC staple rings that I'll link down below. I think these are just the smaller size, and that's really easy. You just start with 2 covers on the bottom and you pop them in like you would in the Happy Planner. All right, guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this idea on how to upcycle your old Happy Planner pages into your own DIY mini Happy Planner. If you did like it, make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up because it lets me know that you guys like these kind of DIYs. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out, and let me know in the comments down below what are your favorite ways to recycle your old planner pages. As always, I will catch you in my next one. Bye, guys.